Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, depending on where you're calling in from around the world. We're so glad you were able to join us tonight. We've got some powerful information we're going to be sharing with you over the next 30 minutes. So as we prepare to get started, we're going to turn the chimes off. And then I'd like to take a few moments to welcome all of our guests and all of our partners to the call. So if you're here for the first time or your second or your third time, go ahead and type in the chat box and let us know your first name and where you're calling in from. We certainly like to recognize you. I see we've got Anthony on the call. I see Robin on the call. Olivia, welcome. So glad you could join us. And go ahead and state your city or your state, your country, where you're from. And we certainly like to welcome you here. I see we've got Frank from the Washington, D.C. area. Anthony is from Chesapeake. I see Tuli from South Africa. What time is it in South Africa, Julie? I'm just kind of curious. I see Elijah from Cape Town. Welcome to the call. I see Ronnie from Georgia, United States. So glad you're here. I see my friend Dwayne from Fort Worth, Texas. Glad you could join us. I see Louis and Maria. Glad you could join us, everybody. All right. I see Tim from Illinois and Nate from Illinois as well. I see my friend Patrick all the way from Toronto, Canada. We've got George from New Jersey and David from TNT, Trinidad and Tobago. All right. I see we've got people from Charlotte, North Carolina, and my friend Shay from Dallas, Texas. Glad you could join us. Sheila from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Shalom all the way from Calgary, Canada. We have Medellin, Colombia on the line. Leon is with us. Thank you so much. And Christopher from Caribbean as well. Dynasty from California, Sean from Michigan. Glad you could join us. All right, I see Maria also from Trinidad, and also Rodney from Buffalo, Gary from Westminster, Maryland. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we've got guests from all over the world. So glad you were all able to join us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some awesome life-changing information we're going to be sharing with you over the next 30 minutes. Now, this call will be recorded. So glad you were able to join us. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you the latest in innovation and technology that's equipping and empowering people to achieve financial wellness all over the world, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about innovation. There's always a better way of doing things. This unique smart contract is a decentralized crowdfunding platform that's impacting lives all over the world. In fact, within the first 12 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, over $11 million has been paid out to our partners. So we're going to break it all down for you starting right now. So my first question, ladies and gentlemen, suppose you can make 3 to 4 figures a week paid instantly from anywhere there's Wi-Fi access, simply by learning a few new skills, then sharing your success with others. Is that something you'd be interested in learning about? Well, that's exactly what we're going to share with you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And you may ask, well, Mark, what exactly are those skills? Well, you're going to learn, ladies and gentlemen, about smart contracts, which is a way that we can do business with one another without a middleman. If you've got a smartphone, a computer, or a laptop, ladies and gentlemen, and you're willing to learn a little bit about cryptocurrency, specifically Ethereum, the #2 cryptocurrency in the world, ladies and gentlemen, you can do something awesome. Not only that, you're going to learn how to secure your earnings in your own private wallet. We have the Trust Wallet and also MetaMask. You're also going to learn how easy it is to convert this Ethereum into any currency anywhere around the world, put it in your bank account, or put it on a debit card. So this technology, as I mentioned earlier, has paid out over $12 million in 12 weeks to those who have learned how to use them. So let's get into it in just a bit more detail. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to some and present to others forsage. It means fast and furious, ladies and gentlemen. It's the world's first 100% decentralized smart contract. Let's break it down for you. So first of all, forsage is unique in that it brings very innovative marketing concepts to the marketplace, starting off with a way that you and I can access recurring income without depending on a job. A social security check, a retirement check, a disability check, a stimulus check, ladies and gentlemen, or any kind of check for that matter. And this smart contract is decentralized, meaning we have no bosses and no board of directors who can change things in the middle of the program. And when you're dealing with a smart contract such as forsage, you never have to worry about anyone running away with your money because your money is not held in a central website. And this is a platform, ladies and gentlemen, where we get paid instantly. There is no waiting. And that money goes direct to our private wallets in real time. Those wallets are held on our smartphones or on our computers and our laptops. Now, this smart contract is all controlled automatically by a pre-written program, as you will see. And there are no admin fees, no auto ships, no monthly fees, and no renewals ever. Now, anyone can participate here because we have a very low entry cost, ladies and gentlemen. When you have a low entry cost, you also have low risk. And there's no need to be a team builder to make money here. You're going to see this is a platform where everyone wins. However, if you share with others, you will make a lot more and a lot quicker. So we deal with digital money or cryptocurrency. Of course, many of you have heard that Bitcoin is halving today, and so this is a very interesting day when it comes to cryptocurrency. And of course, Bitcoin is the #1 cryptocurrency in the world, and it has made a lot of people very wealthy. But number 2 is Ethereum. That's what we deal with. Ethereum has very unique properties in the sense that it transfers very fast and is built on something called a smart contract. So I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to Next Generation Business Program for Success because of the smart contract. So what exactly is a smart contract? Well, to break it down for you, I'd like to start first of all with a diagram that explains to you how the money moves. This entire task is completed using a smart contract in just a matter of minutes. So Tom decides to join Forsage, and he's going to pay some money to do that, and that money is going to be sent to Victor. So Tom is going to be using the blockchain as a platform to execute the entire transaction. The transaction is recorded in the blockchain. It is transparent and verifiable. And every party in the network, we're talking about millions of computers, are notified about this transaction. And once the transaction gets approval, the wallet is initialized, the online transfer of money happens, and Victor gets his money. All this in just a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. But the key is that this entire task is completed without a third party, without a middleman, using a smart contract. Let's look at smart contracts in more detail. So a smart contract is a computer program, a bit like an app on your phone, except it's powered by thousands of computers all around the world at the same time. But instead of using it like a normal app, it exists on the Ethereum blockchain, which is an online, transparent, verifiable ledger. This is one of the reasons you know that everything we do here is absolutely real. Now, smart contracts contain predefined functions and rules that operate the same for everyone, and these rules cannot be changed. In fact, once the smart contract is uploaded to the blockchain, no one can change it, not even the developers. The developers can't run away with the money because the money is not held in a central website. The developers also can't shut it down. So this is entirely safe, it is permanent and fixed, and will last as long as the internet and the blockchain exists. So with smart contracts, ladies and gentlemen, our money is instantly sent member to member, direct member to member in real time. There is no waiting. There are no approvals required, no requests needed. The entire process is automatic. The only thing you're going to do manually is upgrade out of your earnings, because the smart contract has the ability to put money in your wallet, but it does not have the ability to take money out. So how does Forsage work in more detail? Well, first of all, there are 2 parts to the program. There's Forsage X3, which is all about the people you personally invite to the platform. And then we also have Forsage X4. That's called the team build. That's where you receive help from above and help from below. This is where we help each other within this platform. So Forsage is a closed system without deadlines, with a limited number of places and an unlimited number of re-entries. All members have referral links, and new referrals join both programs at the same time. The minimum cost to join is 0.05 Ethereum, which is about $10 right now, one time out of pocket. You never have to go back in your pocket again. And half of the money is going to go into X3, the other half into X4. So now let's take a look at X3 using a little bit of animation. So of course, when a person joins, they join both parts of the program. Half of the money, 0.025, goes into X3, the other half goes into X4. Well, the first person that you invite, guess what? They're going to pay you. You're going to get 0.025. It's going to be sent direct to your wallet instantly. When the second person joins, you get another 0.025. So if you joined at 0.05, ladies and gentlemen, you just got all your money back. You're completely whole, and you have no risk whatsoever. So now what you want to do is you want to upgrade to level 2. because level 2 is going to enable you to earn even more money as the community grows. So you want to take these first 2 payments in order to do that upgrade. When the third person arrives, you're going to be given credit for that money, but that money is actually going to go to your sponsor. That's going to give you the ability to repeat level 1 over and over again, even though you've upgraded to level 2. And on level 2, all the people that you invited who joined you on level 1, when they upgrade, guess what? They're going to pay you again. This time, it's going to be double. So 0.05 is going to go to you from the first person, 0.05 from the second person. You're going to want to use this money to upgrade to level 3. And when the third person arrives, that's going to be the re-entry. That money is going to go to your sponsor, but it's going to give you the ability to repeat level 2 over and over again. So our goal is to grow the community to help as many people as possible anywhere around the world. So now, if you ever see this caution sign, that's the smart contract letting you know it's time for you to upgrade. See, upgrading is voluntary. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But when the people you invited, when they upgrade, if you haven't done so before them, then that money is going to pass over you. It's going to go to someone else, and no one wants to lose any money. So one of the things you want to understand is that we have 12 upgrade levels. And in order for you to qualify to earn money at these higher levels, you must first upgrade to those levels and pay someone within the community in order to do so. You'll notice that there are 12 levels in X3. There's also 12 levels in X4. Each level is going to double. You upgrade out of your earnings. You literally never have to go back in your pocket again. We just have one job here. That's to grow the community and help as many people as possible. So can you imagine having up to 24 simultaneous incomes coming in over and over again as the community grows, anywhere from $5 to as much as $10,000 over and over again? Absolutely. That's why this platform is so powerful, doing some amazing things for families all around the world. So now let's talk about X4. X4 is what we call the team build. This is where you can help yourself by inviting people to our community. Also, this is where you can receive help from the community, people who started before you and even people who came after you. So now, when you deal with X4, you have people coming in from all over the community. When the first 2 people join you on your first level, that money is actually going to go to your sponsor or someone else within the community. When people fall on your second level, number 3 and number 4, that money goes to you. You want to use that to upgrade so you can earn even more money as the community grows. When the third person arrives, you can spend that money. And when the last person arrives, that's the re-entry. That's going to go to someone else in the community. That's going to give you the ability to repeat level 1 over and over again, even though you've moved on to level 2. And again, on level 2, people are going to come from around the community. The first 2 people who arrive here, you're going to 0.05 is going to be paid out. That's going to go to someone in the community who started before you. When number 3 and number 4 arrives, that money is going to go to you. You're going to want to use that to upgrade to the next level. When the third person arrives, actually this is the 5th person, you can spend that money. And when the last person arrives, that's the re-entry. That's going to go to someone in the community, but it's going to give you the ability to repeat level 2 over and over again, even though you've moved on to level 3. Now, when we log into the back office, because our platform is open source, that gives everyone the ability to see exactly what's going on. We're completely transparent. These things I've just shared with you are going to really become clear once we log into the live back office. And again, when you see that caution sign, that's the system letting you know it's time for you to upgrade. You absolutely want to do so because no one wants to lose any money. All right, so let's talk about the options to get started. You can start with a minimum of 0.051. You want to put that 1 in there because there's a transaction fee, maybe 5 cents through the blockchain. You want to make sure you have enough. So we're still talking about $10 to $12 one time out of pocket, which will get you started in both parts of the program at level 1. But the most popular option, ladies and gentlemen, is to upgrade to level 4 in both X3 and X4 from the start. The total entry amount would be about 0.76 Ethereum, which is about $170. Now, this is a proven working option for most people, which can create better income. Obviously, people coming in with larger amounts, obviously we can earn larger amounts. And as you can see, this is many times more than a person who came in with just $10. However, we've got some high achievers, ladies and gentlemen, who immediately upgrade to level 6, which is about 3.15 Ethereum, maybe $680 or $90 one time out of pocket, and others who upgrade immediately to level 7, which is about 5.9 Ethereum, which is around $1,280. And of course, that would have them qualified in both X3 and X4 at the same level. And when they invite their referrals who do the same, this gives them the potential to explode their potential, their earnings potential many times faster. And so it's pretty good because, we have no deadlines, there are no timelines, and also levels repeat automatically from earnings as you bring in new partners into X3 and you and others bring partners into X4. So as you can see, all the details are thought out, so the movement is dynamic, revenues are instant, and the principle of decentralization is fully preserved, which is important for long-term development. We believe, ladies and gentlemen, that concentrating your attention on this business can truly make high incomes a reality for you and I and others. So now, we've been doing this now for just about 12 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, and it has been an awesome opportunity. But here's the thing, we haven't done anything yet. And so in looking at the best ways to strategize, we created something we call Fam Freedom. It's all about helping families become financially strong, because you know what, when it's all said and done, together, everything is possible, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing that we cannot accomplish when we come together in supporting one another. So there are many strategies when it comes to building our community, but one of the strategies we discovered is called Freedom 12. Let's talk about how it works. Well, first of all, you want to join Forsage Smart Contract. You want to bring 3 partners. Studies have shown that it's very easy for everyone to bring 3 partners. Those partners want to do the same. So who are those partners? Well, they could be a head of a household, a single mom, a single dad, a significant other, a mother or father. Could be a business partner or a family member, or anyone with a goal, a college student who wants to graduate debt-free, someone who wants to buy a new car. Maybe they want to buy a house, pay their mortgage off, pay off their debts. Maybe they want to start a nonprofit. Any legitimate goal, ladies and gentlemen, you can generate that income here. And maybe even a group leader who has a following who wants to empower that community. Because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, every house has a foundation that supports the house, and your 3 partners represent your foundation. So what I want to show you here is that when you take a great strategy, it will absolutely accelerate a powerful system such as Forsage. Now, the old way would be to build a force matrix, so to speak. So what you would do is you would personally bring in 3 people. You work with those 3 to bring in 3. You'd have 9 people on your second level. You work with those 9 to bring in 3. You have 27 people on your next level. So if you continue this process, ladies and gentlemen, in order for you to get to level 12, it would take thousands of people. It's a bit unrealistic. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of time is needed. We have found by looking at the data, because we have an open source platform, that there is a more effective way of building. We call it Freedom 12. The way it would work, ladies and gentlemen, is that you would bring in 3 partners, ladies and gentlemen, and then you would intentionally focus on the person who was most likely and most motivated to bring in 3 people as soon as possible. You would work with them, provide them the support they need, and then you would identify the person of those 3 who is also most likely and capable to bring in 3. You would continue to build like this, and this will require you to bring in 12 leaders who brought in 3 partners. And what happens here, this literally pushes you up through the levels and others up through the levels so they can get to level 12 as soon as possible. Now, let me break it down so even a 2-year-old can understand it. So you would go out and you would personally invite 3 members to join us. And once they join, you would start off by identifying the person who is most capable of bringing in 3 as soon as possible. You would work with them and support them. And now you would work with the person of those 3 who was also most capable of bringing in 3. So now you can see here, you're going down 3 levels, and this is actually pushing you up 3 levels. And we would continue this process, ladies and gentlemen, going down 12 levels, and something amazing will happen for you. Now, here's the interesting thing. You don't have to stop there. You can work with the other person of the 3. You can do the same thing with them, and you can also work with the last person of the 3. But check this out. If you are a super achiever, you can do this with 3 people at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. And if you are a big group leader, you can do this with multiple people at the same time, and something amazing will happen for you and your community. If everyone follows this strategy, this is a platform that absolutely will explode for you and others. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look in the back office. As I mentioned, Forsage is open source. Anyone can see what is going on in the back office. We're going to go ahead and log in there right now. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a moment, and we're going to go to the back office. So bear with me 1 second here. And let's go to the back office. All right, so first of all, in order to get to the back office, you simply go to lk.forsage.io, lk.forsage.io. And when you get here, you're going to notice two things. First of all, you will see dashboard view and enter view mode. If you type in the ID number of any account, you'll be able to go in and look and see what's going on in the platform, but you cannot change anything. If you have a live account, then you're simply going to open up your wallet, and then you're going to click here, click to register or to upgrade slots. That will enable you to log in your back office and to actually upgrade. So down at the bottom is view only mode, and the green tab is where you actually can do your upgrades. By the way, there are PDFs here that will show you how to register by mobile phone. You simply click here. Here are all the details that you can follow those instructions to do that. And also, here's a PDF that shows you how to register by a computer. So if you're new, you can follow these instructions, and there may also be some videos out there to help you with that, but that will walk you through the process. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to log into an account of a person that I personally referred in this platform, and we're just going to take a look at how this person has done, and also we'll kind of review basically how the money works to help you wrap your head around this. Well, the first thing you need to understand is that Forsage Smart Contract went live on February the 6th. So we're just a little over 12 weeks. And as you can see, we have over 92,000 members, ladies and gentlemen. Over 2,800 members have joined within the last 24 hours, and over $61,809 of Ethereum has been paid out. And at the current value of Ethereum, that's over $11 million. So this is record breaking, absolutely very powerful in the way that this is impacting lives. But when you come over here to ID number 113, you can see that this person has personally referred 37 members. And in this 12-week period, this person has earned over $49,000. Now, I know that this person started at level 6. And to join at level 6, you actually pay for each one of these. You upgrade as soon as you join. That was about $680 or $90 one time out of pocket, but that's all it took in order for this person to be able to generate this money. All they did was upgrade, and then they began to promote and to share the program with others, and that's what got them to where they are right now. So let's go ahead and review just a couple of things. Remember, there are two parts to the program. There is X3 and there is X4. And you notice this person referred 37 people. 37 people came into X3 at level 1, and 37 people came into X4 at level 1, because when a person joins, they join both parts of the program at the same time. But I want you to see here, remember, X3 is all about the people you personally refer. So the first two people that join you, guess what? That money goes to you and is paid instantly. When the third person joins you, that's the re-entry that goes to your sponsor. That enables you to repeat level 1 over and over again as you invite others to the community, and the people you referred do the same. So you can see here, 37 people joined here, but this person repeated level 1 43 times. Every time they did this level, they received 2 payments, right? And 1 payment went to the sponsor. So 2 times 43 is 86 payments. How many times did this person have to pay for level 1? Only 1 time. This is why you want to upgrade. You only have to upgrade 1 time, but you're able to receive payments at each level over and over again as the community grows. Of the 37 people who joined this person, 26 of them upgraded to level 2. And because they were sponsored by this person, they got paid again at level 2 over and over again. In fact, they will get paid on every single level over and over again as long as they have upgraded before these people did. And so you can see 26 people came through here, and this person repeated level 2 25 times, receiving 2 payments every time they repeated this. That's 2 times 25, that's 50 payments, but they only had to upgrade 1 time. Let's click on level 1. We can see some more details here. So we can see here on level 1, this person has earned $413, 2.2 Ethereum, and $5 every time a person came through here. So they received 2 payments, then a re-entry, 2 payments, then a re-entry, and it just repeats itself over and over again. This has become a recurring income stream. All right, now let's go a little further. So you can see as the people that this person referred upgraded through these levels, this person received higher and higher payments. Let's go to level 6. So you can see in level 6, this person has received over $1,800, 9.6 Ethereum, but these are $150 payments. You see that over and over again. You remember how much they earned on level 1? It was $5. but each level doubles. You remember that? You only had to upgrade. Wouldn't it be great to receive $150 payments over and over again, and you only had to upgrade one time? Absolutely. But it doesn't stop there, because each one of these levels doubles, ladies and gentlemen. And so if you come down here, for example, to level 10, for example, you will see that here, this person earned over $4,800. These are $2,400 payments. All right, so very, very powerful. But it doesn't stop there. What about X4? You remember, X4 is the team build. This is where you receive help from the community. There's a menu at the bottom. So where do these people come from? These are people that you personally referred. These are people who were referred by someone who started before you. They were referred by someone who came in after you. And these are people who have upgraded ahead of their inviter. And so the people that fall in your first level, this money is going to go to your upline. When number 3, 4, and 5 arrive, that money goes to you. And number 6, that's the reentry. That gives you the ability to repeat level 1 over and over again. So this person has repeated level 1 25 times and received 3 payments each time, 75 payments. So how many times did they have to pay for level 1? 1 time. How many times have they been paid on level 1? 75 times. So very powerful. And so you can see the progression here, and you can see this little, this circle with the arrows shows you how many times they repeated this level. So let's go to level 8, for example. And on level 8, this person has earned over $3,600. And you can see these payments are these are $600 payments over and over again. All right. So just imagine having all of these levels activated, ladies and gentlemen, to be in a position to receive payments on all of these levels simultaneously. This is what we call life change. And this is exactly what's happening in our community. And it's the same thing that can happen for you. We just have one job: get the message out, let as many people know as possible what's available when we come together in support of one another. Now, when you click over here on partners, you can see the 37 partners that this person has referred. You can also see the size of this person's team. This person's team is over 9,777 people, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see the various amounts that these people have earned. 389, you can see 113, 169. What about this one? $21,000. All right, here's $5,017. One of the unique features of this platform is that this is a level playing field. What does that mean? Anybody can earn more money than anyone. In fact, even when a person starts before you, you can actually earn more money than them, because it's not about when you start, it's about what you do after you start. That's a level playing field, and that's exactly where you and I want to be. So that's a brief little overview of the back office. What I want to do right now is just share with you a few more resources. We're going to go back to our PowerPoint. All right. So, of course, right now, the price of Ethereum is relatively low. It dropped down just a little bit over the last couple of days, but we know it's going to rebound again. What does that mean? This is a great time to get started with Forsage while the price of Ethereum is down. And also, this is a great time to upgrade. So if you've been considering upgrading, this is a really good time to do it. You can see the price is down at the moment. All right. Now, we do have a team Facebook group. It's called Forsage Success Team. Anyone can join there, but you will need to let us know who referred you, whether or not you are a paid member in the program, and you can access our files. These are support materials to help you go through the learning curve to be very successful in this platform. One of the things we also provide our team members is ad copy. You know, those are things that you can text and post on social media and email out to people. We provide that for you as well from time to time. And here is our weekly schedule. Join webinar.online Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday at 3 p.m., that's our international call, and 12 p.m. on Saturdays Eastern Time. And we also have a Q&A training every Saturday at 1 p.m. And we just added another training on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time as well. So we've got a lot of support here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You just want to bring your guests. We'll do all the heavy lifting and all the explaining for you. So we're very excited about what we have. What I like to do is just take a moment to just bring on 1 or 2 guests on the line. And these are members of our community that are doing extremely well in this platform. And we've got a big crowd here tonight. So glad you all were able to join us. I'm just going to scan through and just pull out 1 or 2 members of our community and have them just share just a few words with everyone. So stand by one moment. I think the first person I'm going to bring on is going to be a young lady by the name of Robin. Now she's out there in the Maryland area. And let's see if I can get her on. Hopefully she's able to talk right now. So this is not scheduled or anything like that. This is impromptu. And Robin, are you there this evening?
Yes.
All right. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Mark?
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And so if you could tell us, first of all, how was your day and how are things going for you in the Forsage program? How long have you been involved here now?
Whoa, I came in like the 26th-ish of March.
Okay, okay.
Mhm,
And,
mhm.
and how's it going for you?
Amazing. I'm excited. It just got, as the days went by, it just got better and better. And I started sharing the opportunity with people, and my team started growing, and I have some amazing people on my team doing amazing work. And I'm just excited about where we are and where I see us going with all the new tools that are coming, and things just get better and better. So we're excited about the new the bot, as well as being able to use the sales funnel tools to just make our businesses grow and expand that much more.
Outstanding. So you started, did you say like mid-March? Is that right?
Yes.
All right. And so if you don't mind, we got a lot of new people on the call. Would you mind give us an idea of how much money you've been able to generate since about mid-March? So that's March, April, and May. So about 2 months, right?
Yes.
Okay.
hmm
And how is that going for you so far? How much have you been able to generate so far, approximately?
Amazing. Well, yesterday it was like 15,000, but the price of Ethereum has dropped a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so is the value. But yeah, so so today it's like 13 something, 13.5.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good for what, 8 weeks?
That's amazing for 8 weeks.
Eight
Yes,
weeks.
yeah.
Wow. 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 And when you got started, do you remember how much you started with by
I
chance?
started, I think, with 300.
About
Yeah.
300. All right.
hmm
So $300 one time out of pocket, and you've earned over $13,000 according to the current price of Ethereum. That's pretty phenomenal.
I know.
That's pretty
I
phenomenal.
can't even, I'm speechless.
Well, thank you so much for taking a few moments to speak with all of us. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. All right. So let me just go down. I'm going to see if I can find at least one other person just to share a few words with everyone. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to actually scan through all of the attendees here. And I want to pull up my friend Earl Dixon. He's out there in North Carolina. He's been really doing some major things with cryptocurrency for quite a while, but he stumbled upon this platform and he's been very excited about it. Let's see if we can bring him on the line. And Mr. Earl Dixon, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great. How are you this evening?
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited about Forsage and the way that I've watched this thing, man. I've watched this thing. I was like number 168, seriously. And I watched this thing take off and people start really understanding the terminology of the digital divide. And really the coronavirus has really helped us because people now understand that they can make great income, not just good income, but great income in digital currency and using Ethereum. And the other thing that excites me the most is that Ethereum, we're in the first inning of this game, and we just scratched the surface with Ethereum because Ethereum is going to heights that only people can dream of. So I'm really crazy about this program and sharing it with people all over the world.
All right. Well, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate your inspiration, man, and your knowledge about the cryptocurrency space. I think I want to bring on one other person. Let me see if I can find another young lady to bring on. Bear with me one second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can find her, if she's on the call tonight. And you know what? I think I see who I want to talk to. And her name is Karen. Karen, I hope that you are in the place where you can talk right now. Hold on just one second. I'm going to unmute your mic, give you an opportunity to share just a few words here. And let's see, there you are right there, okay? And all right, so I think you are muted right now. Are you able to unmute yourself, Karen? And she might be in a bad spot. Hey, Karen, are you there? All right. So she's not available right now. So I'm going to bring on one other person, and that is Iman, who happens to be in the California area. And let's see if we can bring her on the line. And Iman, how are you this evening? Iman, are you there? All right. So she's not available right now. Let me just try one more. One more. I think I hit the wrong microphone. Let's see if I see it here. Okay, so she's not available right now. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want to do? You want to get in contact with the person who invited you on the call tonight. We've got videos that'll walk you through the process. They will do the same as needed, but we've got a phenomenal platform. I think you can see that. So we're looking forward to working with you, helping you accomplish your economic goals. It's all about financial wellness. Every family deserves to be financially secure, ladies and gentlemen, and we've got an innovative way to help you to get there. So thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to conclude our overview right now, and we will see you on the next call. The call is going to be Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be the very same link. So thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have an awesome evening, and I'd like to close with this. The best way to predict the future is to create it. So let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it now, and let's do it together. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.